Good morning, St. Paul's, and welcome to How To, where I will show you how to. I'm here with Grant. Say hi, Grant. Thank you, Grant. This segment will teach you how to follow all of the basic school rules. Let's start with uniform. St. Paul's wants all students to be prepared for the future. A simple way to prepare you for this is by tucking in your shirt. Here, Grant looks like a loser. Let's teach him how to make it right. A simple way to make sure that your shirt never gets untucked is to use clamps. Next, we're gonna cover socks. You gotta make sure you always wear St. Paul's socks to school. A way I make sure to never forget my socks is by never taking them off.
Later.
Hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream of a cardigan. What are you doing in here? Get out, get out, get out! Finally, don't walk on the grass. A simple step to not walking on the grass is by not walking on the grass, like this. That's all the tips for this time. Thanks for learning how to.
Welcome back, St. Paul's. This is Guerrilla News. COVID-19 has been in our lives for over 2 years now, and as concerns for COVID have dwindled and we've begun to return to our everyday lives, our eyes have diverted to a new virus. Monkeypox. Monkeypox has been a growing concern for the past few months. Here's what you should know. Monkeypox is a virus that can be contracted from rodents and primates. However, most cases seem to be from human-to-human contact. Monkeypox begins with flu-like symptoms and later forms rashes. These rashes cause bumps to form on the skin of those that contract it. While not very deadly, the virus can still last for weeks and cause severe pain and discomfort. While monkeypox has been a problem in Central and West Africa for many decades now, it's just only recently found its way to the US. Over 10,000 citizens in the US have contracted monkeypox in the past month and a half, and it doesn't show signs of slowing down. As monkeypox continues to spread across the globe, the only thing we can do now is sit back and stay safe.
The war in Ukraine has been ongoing for nearly 6 months, and there still seems to be no foreseeable end to the conflict. Russia's attempt to take the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, ultimately failed thanks to strong defense from Ukrainian forces. Russia is now focused on taking the southern region of Ukraine. Russia has also decreased their use of missiles after most of their long-range weapons were used at the start of the conflict in hopes of bringing a swift takeover. Most of the fighting is now taking place on the front lines that result in a back-and-forth movement between the two countries. The conflict has been one of extreme brutality. Ukraine has reported 12,000 to 28,521 plus civilian deaths and 10,000 Ukrainian soldier deaths. Members of NATO have provided billions in military aid and strong weaponry to Ukraine. Even before the aid from other countries, however, Ukraine shocked the world in its fight against one of the most powerful countries in the world. While there still is no end in sight, Ukraine has shown the world that they will not back down.
Ah, glasses, the item that adds 50% accuracy but minus 10% style. I've been a glasses character my whole life, and that minus 10 style attribute can really be a problem. Maybe the color just doesn't go with what you're wearing that day, or you just think they don't look good anymore. What if there was a way you can have multiple stylish frames but only one pair of glasses? Introducing Pair Eyewear. Not sponsored. This revolutionary technology, magnets, allows you to swap between different frames. Currently I have 3. The Bokeh Dot, black and white splatter, and these Galaxy sunglasses, which you can put the other frames on top of if you don't like the Galaxy frames. These give you more options for what style you want for that day, and you can do funny things like this. I will say that one problem with the magnet system is that anytime you try to push up your glasses like an anime character, you end up feeling like 2 objects colliding in a mod. But would recommend. Have a great day, St. Paul's.
Hiding both face and mind.
Well, hey there, folks.
I'm Joey T, and this is Joey TV. This is a show where I'm going to talk about whatever I feel like, whether that be games, music, TV, movies, whatever I want to talk about, I'm going to share with you. Today we're going to be talking about the Portal franchise. Portal, a game franchise created by Valve, actually takes place in the same universe as the Half-Life series, but don't worry about that too much as Portal is completely self-contained. The original Portal follows Chell as she is awoken in an empty Aperture Labs. You are guided by a disembodied robot voice named GLaDOS as you complete a series of Portal-based tests. These tests build on themselves, and that's what makes the gameplay of Portal incredibly captivating. It's very iterative, but it's also very engaging. As you progress, each level builds on itself, and the narrative also begins to reveal itself. You find out that GLaDOS may have a couple skeletons in her closet.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids.
And Aperture Labs may not be this pristine place of science that you really thought it was. You're promised cake, and throughout the game you're thinking, okay, when am I going to get this cake? Oh, it's right around the corner, maybe after this test. And finally, at the very end, the cake is right around the corner. You turn that corner, and you're about to be incinerated. But you make your quick escape, going through the back rooms of Aperture Labs, and finally getting to GLaDOS, where you have to take out her personality cores, which, in return, reveals that she's actually a complete psychopath.
You're kidding me. Did you just set that Aperture Science thing, we don't know what it does, into an Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa.
And, of course, most importantly, you learn what to do when life gives you lemons.
All right, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back.
Portal is one of the most interesting franchises I think I've ever played. It's very popular for a reason, and honestly, I think as the years go on, it might be one of my favorite game franchises of all time. With that note, I'm gonna go eat some cake. Have a good day, St. Paul's.
This is your captain, baby. Blake Bortles, in my opinion, one of the most improved quarterbacks in football.
Sports.
You want diaper damage? What about Michael Beasley?
Sports.
You cannot be serious.
Sports.
I'm gonna have to break out one of my Dipsy Doo Dunkaroos, baby.
Sports.